Hello everyone, welcome to the GV Reddy's Automation World. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for ongoing core Java interview questions and answers series. So far we have covered variable and constructor. In previous sessions we have covered interview questions on those. If you haven't watched it, please go and watch them. Quickly we will jump into the today's session. Static variable. Static. We will see what are the different interview questions we can expect on static. What is a static? Static is a keyword. Static is a keyword for memory. It is used for memory management. If you want to save the memory, we can use for memory management. It can be helped to, it can be applied to variable, method, blocks, nested classes. Static member belongs to the class, rather than an instance. It is not belongs to the object. It is belongs to the class. Suppose if you take one example, I have a employee ID. Suppose employee ID, integer ID, string name, string employee company name. Suppose if I create 10 objects of employee E1 equal to new employee E2 equal, what will happen? For all the ID, name, company name, 10 times it will create the memory. But the company name is same for all the employees. Company name is same for all the employees. Here why we need to waste memory? For all the employees, company name is same. In that case, we can use the company name as a static string company name equal to some ABC company. If we create a static, what will happen? Memory will be created only one time for the company. So all objects will share that company name. So we can say that is one example of memory management. Static, whenever class is loading, static variables memory will be created. What is a static variable in Java? Static variable is a variable that is shared among all instances of a class. It belongs to the class, not to the object. Suppose if we take an example, static int count to 0. Suppose in the constructor, I am incrementing the count variable. Suppose if we create object 1, object 2, whenever object is created, default constructor will be executed, count will be incremented. If you print what is the output, 2 times object created 2. Suppose if it is an instance, instead of static, it is a nothing is there. Then what is the output? Just comment in the comment section what will come in the output if I remove the static. Every object, static means every object will share the same memory. So that's why count will be 2 only. If you create one more, 3. If you create 10 objects, count will be 10. Every memory will share, every object will share memory. That's why we will get it will increment the output. Fine. Next question. Can we override a static method in Java? No. Static methods we cannot be overridden because static belongs to class, not to the object. If a subclass defines a static method with the same signature, it is called method hiding, not a method of overriding. Suppose parent class has a static void display. If child also has a suppose like the same signature. Now if you think it is a overridden, suppose if you think it is overridden, that is a mistake. This is belongs to parent class only, this is belongs to child class only. Static cannot be overridden. How we can prove it? You can create an object by using parent class reference chain. If you call, what will happen? It should actually if it is not a static methods, what is the output? Just comment in the comment section. If it is not a static method, parent and child are not static method. If I create object by using parent class reference, what is the output? Just comment in the comment section. Now in this case both are static. So what is the output? If you call display method, it will call the parent class one. Static method in parent. Static method of the parent. Right. Static method of the parent. Static methods. Since static methods are resolved at compile time, the method of the reference type parent is called. Right. Then can a static, next question is, can a static method access non-static members? No. Right. Suppose here you have a non-static member, static method, we cannot access it. We will get a compilation issue. We cannot access. Correct. If you want to access, what we can do, we can create the object in the static method, we can access it. By creating object, we cannot access it. Directly, we cannot access. What is a static block in Java? Static block is used to initialize a static variable. Suppose you have a variable, I want to initialize this variable, right? Then we can use a static block to initialize it. Right? Can we have multiple static blocks in class? Yes, we can have multiple static blocks. Here one static block, here one static block. Right? They execute in the order which they appear. Suppose if we have a multiple static blocks, maybe the interviewer can ask in which order it will execute. Whatever order we have created, same order it will execute. Suppose if I execute first static block 1, static block 2, then main method. Correct. Then what is a static nested class? Static nested class. Static nested class is a class declared inside another class with the static keyword. It can access only static members of the outer class. Suppose it is an outer class. Inner class we can declare as a static. Inner class we can declare as a static. And if we have any method in this, I can access outside static, outer class static members only. I cannot access non-static members. Only static members we can access. How to create inner class object? Outer dot inner equal to new outer dot inner. We have to create like this. This is the syntax of the creating inner class object. Then if we call, we can access this outer class static method in outer class static variable inside static inner class. Can we make constructor as a static? No, because constructors cannot be a static because they are called when an object is created. And static means belongs to the class rather than instance. It is quite opposite, right? That's why we will not allow. What is the difference between static and non-static members? Right. Static belongs to class, non-static belongs to object. Memory will be created only once. Every time whenever object is created, it will create the object. Access, if you want to access a method, class name dot member. Here object dot member. Access instance variable. No, we cannot access instance variable. We can access instance variable. Right. Then next one is what happens if you access a static method using a object reference. Right. Static belongs to class. If we want to call a static variable or method by using class name dot, we will call. But if we try to call by creating object, what will happen? Nothing will happen. It will work, but it is not recommended because right, it is belongs to class, not to the object. Right. We will get a warnings, not any error, but we will get only warnings. We can call by creating object dot display. It is not recommended. It will give warnings. Right. It is the recommended way, class name dot. Right. These are the different questions we can expect on the static. Right. If you like my way of teaching and presentation, just subscribe to the channel. Comment in the comment section if you have any queries or suggestions. Please share to your friends. Press the bell icon. Thanks for watching.